guys, it's finally happening. We're flying with Airlink to Mozambique to start the Africa Tour 2023. We're landing in Maputo, leaving from Johannesburg. The adventure's about to get started. It's May, it's Africa Month, it's the third year in a row, and myself, Nick Hamman, is on the 5 Drive Africa Tour, exploring the east coast of Mozambique. Why? Because it's one of the most beautiful places anywhere in the world. We are live on 5 Drive on 5FM for the 3rd annual 5 Drive Africa Tour. We got out into the ocean with our good friend who wanted to show us what was lying beneath the waters. So Wilfred, this is your life pretty much, living and working here.
This is my office.
What area is this? Where are we?
We're doing our snorkeling at Teco Banana.
Yeah! Oh, over there, look, dolphins.
Oh, look at the ghost crabs.
What's this?
So there's a lot of conservation happening around here with the reserve and the marine sanctuary. It's very important so that we protecting the species and have good numbers of fish.
Do you think that that kind of philosophy is how we ought to think as Africans?
You see how passionate people can be about this continent and how that passion converts into jobs and into development. And that's why it's really worth coming and it's worth visiting Mozambique because of the beauty.
There are a lot of things that make Mozambique beautiful, all of which we want to show on this edition of the Africa Tour. That's it from White Pearl. It's time to head from the south to the capital city of Maputo to go find out how Mozambique beats by night.
I don't know if you're familiar why Mozambique is called Mozambique. When the Portuguese were finding the way to India, they stopped in this island that was ruled by a rich Arabic tradesman. And the gentleman's name was Musa bin Bik. Yet the Portuguese could not pronounce his name properly, so they said Mozambique, and that's how the name began.
It's my first time in Mafalala in Mozambique, just next to Maputo. My friend Ivan is a strong member of the community here. He's passionate about its history.
Absolutely, this is the soul and the heart of the city. We say that Mafalala is the capital of Maputo and Maputo is the capital of Mozambique. So you're definitely in the right place, and we're proud to say that this is definitely where the history of Mozambique starts. Mafalala produced 2 Mozambican presidents, 1 prime minister, the greatest soccer player of all times, and the most important poets and musicians that this country has ever seen. And the whole idea of Mozambican identity starts in Mafalala.
All right, so we're about to go on tuk-tuks, as I know them, but they're called
Chopela.
Chopela. We're going on Chopelas to go and explore Maputo City.
So this is the statue of Samora Machel, and Samora Machel come with his finger like that. He will say the struggle goes on. This is the botanical garden, and the ladies over there are representing that the women are symbol of the virtuous.
There's bats over there.
Yeah, can you hear the noise?
Yeah. Most common place that people said that I need to go and visit was the Maputo fish market. Oh, so you choose it here,
Yes,
and you say, please cook it for me. Sort of like a Mozambican fish chisanyama, I suppose. 800 for how much?
At 1 kg.
1 kg. I've only got 500. Let's say 250 rand, that's about 1,000 metikab. That's some of the best seafood I've had in a very, very long time. Terribly early in the morning, about to Airlink. One plane to another, we finally arrived in Gorongosa. Never seen anything like this. It's so different to what we have in South Africa. The thickness, the tropical nature. It just seems like a far wilder place than what I'm used to, which is crazy considering that twice in the last 50 years, civil war has ransacked this place, but yet here it is.
Because of civil war, elephants, they are good in memorizing. They see something like that, they will think that this one, they want to kill us.
And I think that that's a very important and powerful story, the story of Gorongosa, the story of rehabilitation and restoration, and to be here is, it's very special. We've just gone on quite an intense mountain bike through Gorongosa, and we've cycled to a community inside a protected area.
This part of Sofala is the poorest part of this country. We have a lot of kids, a lot of girls who are not having access to school. We believe that with our work, we really can do changes, we can make changes in the communities.
This is Ganizane. He is a young man from a community nearby called Vinho. We found out that he was orphaned. He is blind. Why do you like the guitar?
That is my dream. Since I was a child.
A child?
Yes.
You want to be a musician?
Yes.
Come to the end of another Africa tour here in Mozambique this time, and what better way to go out than with boats and hippos on a floodplain in Gorongosa.
Eles não sabem nem sonham que o sonho comanda a vida e que sempre que o homem sonha o mundo pula e avança como bola colorida. La 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 la.
Why do we do the 5 Drive Africa tour? It's because this continent has good stories that don't get told nearly enough, and Africa Month is supposed to be the month in which we do that. And so in order to be able to get out there, you need someone like Airlink who can take to the skies and be free like a bird in different parts of our beautiful continent. In our own small way, on 5, we're trying to make that difference and show you just how beautiful it is. But I don't need to do it, this does it.
La, 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 la.
This is 5